there's nothing you can do about it. People have to socialize somehow. I come from the student. My claim to fame is student unionism. It's fighting for democracy, fighting with Abiola, doing all kinds of things when I was younger. Assuming there was no student union, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to do what I did. And I'm proud of it. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of it that I was a student union activist. And it's the way it should be. So we're talking about R&D, research and development grants will also be given to, and we will fund universities appropriately. If we can be funding businessmen who are failing every year through AMCON, Asset Management Company of Nigeria, we buy toxic debts from all these reckless businessmen. We should be able to fund our universities to trillions of naira, and we will make a one-time investment of 1.3 trillion naira to bring out kids who, I think somebody should take the call to bring kids who are not in school now back into school. All right.
So, people are asking that we let that video boy go.
Why is that?
Since you did a good nice.
No, I'm keeping him until.
The question before.
Is he here?
This other one. Somebody was asking what he's going to do about computer village.
Computer village.
Yes. He hasn't responded to that yet.
Yeah.
And they're requesting that you take coffee yourself.
I know it's late, but you know this is how I am. I'm coffee myself. Okay. There is wow. What?
Iyanya is downstairs.
Downstairs where? This is Zell from Iyanya Theophilus. Iyanya Theophilus. Thank you so much. It's $200. If you're trying to call us, it's not going to work because we cannot take calls on this. So there's a 10,000 naira donation from Fundred Logistics. This person didn't give their name. You can, if you want us to announce your name, just send a WhatsApp message to us. Good evening from here, my honorable president, Uromi Charles here. You guys remember Uromi Charles?
Yes.
He's one of our best singers. He's donated a great song to us. I just want you to know that you are the last hope of the conscious Nigerians are waiting for. Please keep pushing. Don't compromise, for victory is yours. AAC. So the president says, please write some things. I just want to be sure this is my president's number. My president, if you win, how do you control lawmakers, especially if they are from PDP and APC? Good question. Question, what are you going to do about men that abandon their children for women to take care of them? Child support law would take hold here, where no matter where they hide, we make sure they support their kids. Good evening. I dropped a message already. Wanted to say big thank you for your audience earlier this evening. Thank you so much. It's that's a Karimat who we met earlier today. So still waiting for Iyanya. Any luck from there? Any word from downstairs? Somebody said it's downstairs. They don't even know where we are, but they assume it's downstairs. You know. So it's 10:58. His last message to us was at 10:44, so it's probably closer now. Any questions?
What will you do about retirement benefits?
We digitalizing all of our system is such that someone just walked in, some people just walked in, some people just walked, more people just walked in, more people just walked in.
They're not the ones we expected.
We did. So the moment we get these things right, digitalizing is that your retirement will be counting automatically, and there will be a savings for you. And the day you retire, you get your alert. That's how we want to pay retirement, and then your alert will be coming because it's money that's for your money. It won't be spent elsewhere. and you get it as soon as you retire. What they're doing now is they're stealing retirement money. That's what is killing us. We won't allow that to happen under our regime. Yes.
So you know answer the question on
Computer Village. Okay, so I've been told that Iyanya is here now. It looks like he's here. It's getting hard in here. So now I can let you go, but I won't let you go because of him until he shows up. Ah, you guys clap for Iyanya in the house.
Take it back. Action. No going back. That's right.
Yes. Finally.
Say me hi.
Yeah. You can sit here. You can sit here.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
What's good?
It's good, man. Thank you for coming. Finally, I know this. You had a shooting this
We
evening.
didn't plan this. I didn't,
You didn't plan it this way.
yeah, I didn't know it was going to be like this, but yeah, it's going to be here.
Nice to see you. A lot of your fans have been waiting for.
Yo, what's up? It's yeah. What's going on? Yes,
No,
sir.
you should break it down. How do you say it? It's yeah.
It's yeah. Don't know. We out here.
Yes. Just hold on 1 second. Don't worry. So, thank you so much for coming. We have, you can see all the cameras. You know, we have a live streaming, every other night as part of our Take It Back movement. And we call it our time on the couch. We actually came to the island today because of you.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
I mean, I didn't know it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be me and you.
It's me and you now. It's me and you. It's a full house. You know, it's a whole political movement party. And so, guys, I met Iyanya a few weeks ago, completely by accident. I went to see a friend of mine somewhere in VI, and he was just there. And I saw him, but I didn't know it was you.
Yeah.
And my friend came and said, that's Iyanya there. And I went, and it turns out that you also had been following us.
Yeah.
And I actually wanted to meet. So, and we couldn't meet that day, but he kept in touch and we kept in touch. And tonight I called him, earlier I called him, I said, we would like to get to hear you. A lot of people want to see you. And a lot of young people, particularly young people, 21 million of them registered to vote in this election. They want to hear from celebrities. The celebrities are telling them, go and get your PVC, don't fight. But the question is now that this is an election of our life. Nigeria has gone through 4 stages of transition. There was a military to civilian transition, 1999. There was a party, there was a transition that put an end to any attempt to extend the tenure of any government under Obasanjo, 3rd term. That transition happened. There's a transition that happened from majority to minority rule. Jonathan, who came from a minority tribe, became the president of Nigeria. So, and after that, there was a party-to-party transition. That's Nigeria experienced a ruling party losing to an opposition party, 2015. Now, we are at a point where there must be a generational transition. The old generation of leaders who are analog thinkers must give way for digital generation that you represent. And part of why I was excited to ask that you come is that one of the greatest things happening to Nigeria and the international scene is you guys, your talent, your raw talent. Otherwise, we will only have negative, zero, representation out there. And we must thank you for it. You guys give him a and we've met quite a few of these celebrities who are bold enough to say, look, we support that we have a generational shift. So earlier today I was with Mr. 2K. Before then we had Oshopa, who actually donated his vanity animation video to our campaign, and I listened to you, man. Today when I met Mr. 2K, I gave him evidence of the fact that not only do I listen to Nigerian music, I actually have to buy your music on iTunes. And I have a whole list of music that I bought. And what's my favorite of Iyanya music? You guys, I have to. Where's Scholar here? Maybe you should bring my iPhone. Anyways, there's nothing that you sang that is not cool. I gotta tell you that. And, so say hello to our viewers.
Yo, what up? What up? It's Iyanya. We're here. You know, and we're live, and it feels good to be here. You know, I watched you a couple of times, and to be honest, when I met you, the first thing I said is every time I watch you, you make a lot of sense. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the main reason why I'm sitting down here.
That's right, man.
And I agree with you that, you know, it's time for the government to let young people come into office and see how, you know, I believe it's time for us to make new heroes, you know, give chance for new heroes, especially, you know, the young generation, because Nigeria needs people who love Nigeria to rule them. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
That's right.
The people are suffering today because there's no love coming from above to the lowest.
Percolating to the lowest levels.
To the lowest level. You get what I'm trying to say? It's pretty much, oh, we're musicians, we're doing fine, and then that's us. But there are people who are suffering. There are people who appreciate 100 naira. You know, so I feel like it's time for the government to allow young people who have a relationship with, you know, the young generation to come in and bring new ideas and change the game. Because trust me, the situation right now is not
good.
It's not good for, you know, a lot of people out there, and it's really bad.
So how much pressure do you guys face? You know, politically speaking, you know, you pretend that, yeah, you don't want to get involved in politics. But all these young people who are following you, they ask you questions. Where are we going? You know, after we dance to your music, you know, you sing so well, but then we go back home and we're hungry. You know, we can't go to schools that we want to go to because we don't know somebody at the top. We can't find the kind of jobs we desire because there are no jobs. Even when you go to get jobs, if you don't have godfathers, you can't get a good job. You know, jobs at N-Power are reserved for ordinary people. Central bank jobs are meant for the guys in power. You know, how do you deal with the pressure?
I'll represent musicians here.
Okay.
You understand? To be very, very honest with you, I want to believe that my colleagues and every other musician out there is doing well for Nigeria. That's what you said.
Yeah, that's all.
So I feel they're playing a role.
That's right.
And trust me, these days you see a lot of parents come to you and say, I want my son to be like you. It wasn't like that before. So I believe the musicians are doing their job. That's number one.
They're playing their role.
Number two is, the reason why most musicians, especially me, the reason why I don't even like to get involved so much is because we're in the social media world, we're in the social media age where everybody feels my opinion matters. So people these days don't know how to manage other people's opinions, especially when they're famous people. So if I come out and see, I'm sitting down with you, I'm not sitting down here because I trust you. I don't know you that much. I don't trust you. I'm sitting down here because every time I watch you, you speak facts. So I'm also sitting down here to say, look, let's give young people a chance. If you go in there and do well, I'll support you forever. Nigerians will support you because I feel like right now Nigerians just need a savior. All we need is a savior because nobody's holy.
That's right.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Everybody has one thing or the other that they did that Nigerians don't like. So I just believe that at this point, we need somebody who's going to go in there with the plan that I'm going to show my people nothing but love.
That's right.
Because that's the only thing that's going to save us.
Very true.
It's no love from above. So the people here are just like killing themselves when it's time for election. People go out
grab whatever they can grab.
And
Also-
most of the people who are representing other people don't like them because they have to survive. They have to go out there and act like everything's cool. So, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. So next thing is, you know, what are musicians doing? Because there's also this idea out there that, okay, you know, you want to give love, you want to make a political statement, you want to make sure that you stand with the people when it's right. But a lot of guys in your class are also holding back, you know. They make statements and participate in political campaigns of the people that they know are oppressing the masses, that give no love. But when it's time for them to take a position, take a stand, we are seeing a lot of this time around is like people asking us, yeah, thank you, we asked us to go and get, PVC. We have gotten it, now who do we vote for? And they're like, oh, don't fight when it is time. Yeah, we're not going to fight, but we need direction because you are the ones who told us to go and get PVC. Okay. What do you think is holding back a lot of people within your sphere, your class, from taking a stand? Is it fear? Is it compromises they've made? What is it?
You agree with me that this election is different from
every election? Yeah.
Every other election. So I want to believe that, everybody's just trying to be careful because Nigerians, I think most people just run out of trust. Did you get what I'm saying? So everybody's just like, God, give us a savior. So I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of people, or maybe my colleagues, I can't speak for them. Do you get what I'm saying? But I just feel like that's from my own angle. Yeah. It's pretty tough right now. You don't want to come out and support someone, the person goes in, because people sat down with other people the way I'm sitting down with you. You know what I'm trying to say?
It turned out to be different.
So what I'm trying to say is, sitting down with you right now does not mean that when you go in there you're going to do good. Yeah. But you get what I'm saying? So if we finish this interview and you go in there and you don't do well, people come after you. Yeah. It's crazy. You don't want to. It's crazy. It's dangerous too because sometimes they attack you. You get what I'm trying to say? Absolutely. So everybody is just trying to be very, very careful right now, and I think everybody's in that let the best man win frame of mind. Yeah. So I think that's the reason why.
Well, thank you for that's deep. Yes. But at the same token, I'm looking at this camera, I'm looking at you, and that mine is based, on 30 years of experience doing what is right. And I've never been compensated for it, and I know I don't ask for compensation. The love that you're saying should go to the masses, the grassroots, is what I'm here to give as leader of this country. And I'm inviting all of you, and if you're a celebrity and you're out there, you haven't made up your mind, you can. You can. There's a trust quotient also that comes with history, that comes with pedigree, that comes with integrity. I've been in the public space for 30 years, but most likely, most people didn't know me